Hello viewers, you're welcome to my channel today. Today on this channel we are going to have a tutorial on how to draft and cut out a circle dress or a flare gown. That is a flare gown or a circle gown. Please stay tuned. So in drafting out your circle dress, the measurements, the pattern is the same. The only difference is the folding. Remember, it's a flare dress. So since it's a flare dress, you are going to fold it in form of a flare. And remember, we have 90 degrees flare, we have 180 degrees flare, we have 360 and the rest. So I am going to cut 180 degrees flare gown. So as usual, for you to fold, once you get to folding, you are done. You fold into 4. The material is already folded into 2. As you can see, it's already folded into 2. So once you have it equally folded into 2, the next thing is to fold it into 4. This is how you fold. This is the folded edge, the other end is the open edge. So from the folded edge, you go to one end of the folded edge, place your fingertips at the other end, and then use it to form a triangle. You form the triangle. Let me take it again. From the folded end, from one edge of the folded end, pin the other end and then use the other end to flap it. When you flap it, you will get a triangle. So once you folded it this way, you can now begin to, so this is it, you get a triangle. Once you folded it this way, you can now begin to impute your measurements. The measurement is the same as the normal when you want to cut out your basic bodice or a straight cut gown. And in case you've not watched my video on how to cut out your basic bodice up to the waist, please try and do so. So the shoulder measurements we are making use of, as usual, the first thing is to get your shoulder measurement, and the shoulder measurement I'm making use of is 13 inches. So 13 inches divided by 2 will give you 6.5. Remember, you divide your shoulder by 2, other places you divide by 4. So you look for 6.5 inches here. Remember, you fold from the back. It's from the back you draft out. So this is properly folded from the back. So you measure out 6.5. This is how you place your tape across the pointed end of your triangle. You measure out 6.5. So these are 6.5. These are 6.5. This is our shoulder line. From this shoulder line, you measure the rest. The bust point from this shoulder line is 9 inches. The person's bust point is 9 inches. I've explained what bust point is in my previous video of cutting and drafting your basic bodice. Take it round. draw a straight line across. So now for a circle dress, you are the one to choose where you want it to get fitted to. For some people, they want it to be fitted up to the waist before it flares out, but for mine, I just want it to be fitted up to the chest before it flares out. So all I will now do is to impute the armhole depth and my neck. Once I'm done with that, I will mark out my measurement for my circumference round my chest, which is round the chest of the customer, which is 36 inches round. And when I've done that, the rest is now the flare I'm working with. So let's map out our neck. The type of neck I want to make use of is a boat neck. And if you had to watch my video on how to draft out the trendy and stylish neck styles, please do so. One of the necks discussed there is your boat neck. So for the boat neck, I would like it to be 5 inches wide. And 2 inches deep. I'll form the neck box. So this box now is for the neck. The next one is for the armhole depth. So the armhole depth is your shoulder divided by 2. The person's shoulder line, like I said, was 13 inches divided by 2, 6.5. So I had to add 1 extra inch because the person doesn't want it tight round the armpits. So I'll be measuring out 7.5. This is 7.5. As usual, remember how we drafted out our armhole curve in basic borders. You find the middle. The middle of 7.5, you can just do it by dividing the tape. 7.5 with your tape. So this is the middle. This is the middle. So the next thing I will do now is to connect this middle to this place using a curve. And remember this material is folded into 4. So this one is the armhole curve for the back. That of the front is usually deeper. Sorry, for the front. So that of the back is usually shallower. So I'll go from behind. So there are 2 lines now. This one and this one. So once you arrive at this point, the next thing is now to measure out the full length of your the full length of your flare or circle dress. This the shoulder that is remaining, and this is where you start measuring from. So I would like my full length to be 41 inches. So I'll take it down and I'll mark. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do so for more videos on fashion tutorials. Also like and share this video and ask your questions if there is any. So once you are done with your dots, you connect the dots and it will form a circle. You don't necessarily need a ruler. Since it's a circle, this you can just join the dots to form your circle. Remember, it's a 180-degree flare. That's why we folded into 4. The next thing now is to connect this place to the armhole, sorry, to the breast points with a straight line. Before then, sorry, you measure out the circumference of the breast circumference on this line, which you measure it on the bust line. I'm measuring that to mean 36 divided by 4, which will give you 9. So this is 9 inch. Plus 2 inch sewing allowance, this is 11. Remember, if you want it to be fitted up to the waist point, then you have to measure down to the waist and then mark it out this way. I just marked this one now. But at this point, it's only going to be fitted at the chest. So the next thing to do is to connect your armhole line, this line, just connect it to the bust line. Connect it to this point. Good. So once you do that, the next thing is now to connect to the curve you marked down using a straight ruler. So once you do that, you are done drafting it out. The next thing is to cut out. If you have any question, do leave it in the comment section. So let's cut out. This way it looks before cutting out. So you are going to cut out, just follow the line. Remember, you cut outside the line while cutting. All this, as you can see, when you have a material like this customer's material, you would have to join. As you can see, these two layers, they are off. They are shorter than this. So you see how I will join them to make it up. You know, flay material, a flayed style eats material. You need to have a good length of your fabric in order to get it together. We already told the client that I will join it. So all I will just have to do now is, as this is now, I'll just have to place it like this, join it with a pin, and then trace it out so that it will be equal with the other one. That's all I will need to do. But assuming the material was enough, there won't be need for all this. So as it is now, I'll trace it round. Or better still, you still measure 41 to make sure it's the same thing. Whether you place it or measure it is the same thing. And it's better off to do it here, because once you move away from here, it's likely to get disorganized. So you measure 41 inches round. You can pin it if you're having issues with it moving. About this, you are going to join it, so it's going to be inside, so you don't need to bother about it. But normally, while drafting is not meant to be out. So I'm going to connect. That's why it's usually just better to have your materials complete before you start talking about a flay, anything flay. So with this, we come to the end of our tutorial for today. Remember, we just learned how to draft out a circle dress. If you have any question, like I said, please leave it in the comment section. I will attend to it as fast as possible. Subscribe, like, and share. Holding this with a pin would have just solved this problem. So I'm going to join it. Now, once you join it, it is now equal. So like I said, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. We'll attend to it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. So this is the front and back piece. So what's remaining now is just for us to draft out our boat neck, which we've watched in the previous video. If you are yet to learn that, you can watch the video on how to draft out trendy, stylish neck styles. And these are armhole curve. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section. We'll attend to it ASAP. Thanks for watching.